I'm here to tell you everything that I think you should know about Bonnaroo. Okay, here we go. Kicking it off. Maybe I could turn up my brightness. Oh, it's all the way up. My top 3 rules for Bonnaroo. Number 1, stay hydrated. Number 2, stay hydrated. Number 3, stay hydrated. Number 4, stay hydrated. Anyway, stay hydrated. It's really easy to get dehydrated really fast. I'm like looking around like somebody's gonna come out. It's really easy to get dehydrated really fast at Bonnaroo. Don't play. Don't play. Actually start drinking water now. Actually start hydrating right now. Bring some liquid IV, bring some element, whatever your electrolytes of choice are. Hell, if you just want to throw some lime and salt in some water, do that, but do it. Okay, you need to be hydrating, especially if you're going to be drinking and running around and just standing outside at sets all day. And the amount of walking you're going to do alone is crazy. Then factor in the sun, the heat, the humidity. The weather is still up in the air right now, whatever. Also, protect your feet. Don't go into the weekend with blisters. This is not the time to wear brand new shoes. This is the time to wear those tennis shoes that you've held on to for forever because they never let you down. Also, wrapping your toes, your ankles, wearing blister bandages preemptively. Be proactive, okay? Don't wait until you have blisters to then start to take care of your feet. No, just prevent the blisters straight up. Also, take breaks, sit in the shade. You're human, okay? Which means you're gonna have to go to the bathroom. You're gonna have to sit down. You're gonna have to rest. Like, there are gonna be some times where you're just out there running on one chicken tender and straight vibes, okay? Exhaustion is going to catch up to you because you're also not gonna be getting a lot of sleep. Point blank, period. I'm like a bird on the flower. I don't know where my home is. I don't know where my home is. Okay, moving on. Know before you go. You're always gonna hear people say, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, they're right. But you should be prepping for Bonnaroo like it's a marathon. Get up, go for a walk, break in your shoes, just get outside, start to get acclimated to being outside, because you're gonna be spending all your time outside damn near. Bonnaroo is all about preparation, whether that means practicing your camp setup, breaking in your shoes, starting to get hydrated early, or just going for a walk and starting to get used to like really getting your body moving, because I'm telling you guys, you're gonna be walking upwards of 20,000 steps a day. I don't think you understand how big 700 acres is. Like, the farm is huge, ginormous, literally gigantic, like nothing you've ever seen before. It is literally unfathomably large, just saying. But more than anything, the people make Bonnaroo. The people really do make Bonnaroo. Bonnaroo is a much different festival solely because of the community that you will find there and just how happy everybody is to be back on the farm and at Roo. Like, it's literally like nothing you have ever experienced and will ever experience anywhere else. The Bonnaroovian Code. I'll give you a second to read it. Got that? Got that? Okay. Now, ooh, there's a bee. Okay, now I'll read it to you. Prepare thyself. A prepared Bonnaroovian is a happy Bonnaroovian. Multiple days camping in the Tennessee countryside isn't something you should jump into without some planning. Plan ahead, and you'll be off to a great start. Play as a team, whether you're here with family or hanging out with strangers. We're on the same team at Roo. Help your neighbors when they need it, share that bottle of water when it's hot, work together and make sure everyone's Bonnaroo experience is the best that it can be, which is really true. Bonnaroo is all about community and just helping everybody out and playing as a team because it's such a big festival. We really are the eyes and ears of the festival. So if you see something, say something. If you see somebody needs help, be willing to help them. It's that simple. The Bonnaroovian Code, can't. Radiate positivity. Radiate positivity. Possibly the most well-known tenet of the Bonnaroovian Code. Radiate positivity. Might sound simple, but it's much more powerful than people realize. True. When we step foot on the farm, we all do our best to be our best, and it makes all the difference. Be awesome to one another. Wow, it's crazy what happens when you lead with empathy and compassion. Am I right? Anyway, respect the farm. The farm is, I did not proofread this. It says the farm is out home. The farm is our home, and just like we work to protect our Mother Earth, we all need to pitch in to respect the farm. Recycle when you can, compost too. Make sure you and the people around you are respectful of the space. There are some events where people leave a field of trash after every set. Bonnaroo is not one of those events. Do your part to keep Roo special, which is true. Clean up after yourself. Don't be a litter bug, because just don't. That's rude and not cool. Hot girls don't litter. Anyway, it really just is a matter of being kind, compassionate, lead with empathy. You see something, you say something, and clean up after yourself. It's really that simple. Doesn't have to be complicated, okay? But these are the rules that we're gonna live by while we're at Bonnaroo. Got it? Get it? Got it? Good, good. What do I wear? This is me going to the porta potty, BYOTP, bring your own toilet paper. Wear whatever you want, but more than anything, dress for the elements. Okay, dress for the elements. There is potentially some rain in the forecast this time, which means it's gonna be humid, gonna be sticky, nice and humid. Yep, the air is gonna feel so thick, you could drink it. That's what it's gonna be like. I'm not even kidding. So with that, Bonnaroo is not the time to put fashion over function, okay? We're dressing not for aesthetics, for functionality. So, some outfits that I've worn. I wear a lot of running shorts, cargo shorts, workout tops, swimsuits. Really just wear whatever you want, whatever is comfortable to you, whatever you feel like you can be sweaty and sticky in and run around all day and have a good time. That's what you should be wearing. I would say not a great time to wear bodysuits or one pieces. Sometimes it's not fun to try to peel your clothes off of you in a hot, sweaty porta potty. Speaking from experience. Just take my word on that. What to dress for. Wear what you want to wear. People will be wearing everything and also nothing. Dress for your Roo, whatever that means to you. The day is long and hot and the nights can get chilly, so you might want to throw in some sweatpants, some light like linen pants, maybe a couple sweatshirts or long sleeve shirts. Just because be prepared for everything. It can be hot, it can be chilly, it might rain, you never know. If you're planning to run all day from set to set, dress for comfort, dress for comfort, dress for comfort. Bring your cute outfit or two for your favorite set and photos, but maybe you wear it to your favorite set and then you run back to camp and then you change because it's not super comfortable. Just saying, like, I'm be out there dressed for comfort only. You'll find me in like biker shorts and a big t-shirt at some point every day. I'm not even kidding. Some outfit ideas, mostly light breathable clothing, light layers, biker shorts, running shorts, flowy shorts. Like I said, bodysuits and one pieces can get annoying. And before you go like buy stuff on Amazon, run to the thrift store, shop in your friend's closet. Literally just don't buy something fast fashion just to wear once to Bonnaroo and like never wear it again. Yeah, I could go on and on and on and on and on, but sometimes people get mad at me when I say that. Guess what? Don't care. Did you know fashion is actually a huge environmental crisis? Did you know that? More than anything, Bonnaroo is a time to express yourself, and buying something on Amazon just because you feel like you need to wear X, Y, or Z isn't always expressing yourself. Sometimes it's putting yourself in a box because you're like, oh, well, this is what people wear to festivals.
Nope.
I don't care what people wear to festivals. Wear whatever you want to wear. Wear whatever's going to make you feel comfortable and make you feel like you're actually getting to express yourself. That's what dressing is all about. Anyway, hold on. Let me step off my soapbox. Okay. Shoes. Shoes are arguably the most important part of your outfit, okay? You're gonna be standing on your feet for long hours, walking upwards of 20,000 steps a day, okay? So shoes really matter. I am team hiking boots at a festival, always, because I like the ankle support. I like that they're usually weatherproof if it's gonna get rainy or muddy or whatever. I just love wearing hiking boots. So I have some Hoka hiking boots, some Columbia hiking boots that I'll be bringing. Obviously, to each their own. I know there are some rave baddies that like will be out there in their platforms. I respect you. I love you. That could not be me. That could not be me, mostly because I would probably break my ankle. But y'all look good though. It doesn't really matter what shoes you wear, honestly, but your shoes best be broken in and comfortable to you. That's really all that matters. I see people in Crocs. There are people that wear Tevas, Chacos. I'm somebody that likes to have my toes covered when I'm in like Bonnaroo or whatever festival, just because somebody steps on me, it's not gonna be a good day for me. I'm gonna be sad. So I just avoid that, which is why I wear closed-toed shoes. This year, make sure you're bringing some rain boots, some shoes that you really don't care about getting muddy, because there is rain in the forecast. Boots, in my opinion, are best. Crocs are also awesome. You'll definitely want to bring like a couple of pairs of shoes to wear into the festival. You'll want a pair of shoes like flip-flops, just slip-on shoes like Crocs to wear around in the morning when you're just kind of walking around. Maybe also if you're going to shower, you'll want a pair of shoes that you can wear into the shower. I wouldn't recommend going into the Bonnaroo showers with bare feet. Same thing like at the gym. I don't know. When I'm at the gym, I wear flip-flops to shower. I don't know. Whatever. That stuff just creeps me out. I don't care. But yeah, shoes, important. General festival information. Okay. Tip: familiarize yourself with the map of the grounds before you go. Like I said, the farm is 700 acres, which means it's really easy to get lost. So if you kind of go in and have a general understanding of what things on the map to look for, you'll already be in a much better place than having not familiarized yourself with the map at all. It's really easy to get lost, but also to underestimate how far apart things are. You can ride the jam track. So the jam track actually does not ride in a loop anymore. It's mostly like east and west. But don't think about the jam track as making a full loop anymore. You can double check the map and it shows the route on there. So about the grounds, Bonnaroo is split up into Outeroo and Centeroo. Outeroo is all of the campgrounds. That's where in the Woods is, and the different plazas that have different events like House of Yes. Then you have Centeroo, which is the main festival grounds. That's where you'll find like the headlining stages. That's where like Olivia Rodrigo, Dom Dalla, John Summit, Remy Wolf will be performing. They will be performing in Centeroo. So just know the difference when you're looking at the map, because it can be easy to get a little bit turned around. Here is the Outeroo map. We're talking about Outeroo first. Outeroo is the campgrounds, your home for the duration of the festival. The campgrounds are split up into different sections based on your accommodation type. So there's like group, RV camping, primitive car camping, etc. There are a few stages in Outeroo, and since they're in part of the campgrounds, you can just walk in. You can bring whatever you want. You can bring your own drinks, you can bring your own food, you could even like bring your own chairs, hammock, like whatever. All of that flies in Outeroo. So for example, if you're going to Where in the Woods, you could pack a backpack full of whatever you want and go have a picnic at Where in the Woods. Each campsite is situated near a plaza. Remember your plaza number. Okay, remember your plaza number. It will be like a lighthouse finding your way back home at night. Okay, there will be large towers with numbers. Remember your plaza number. It's a great landmark to help you get back to camp. Each plaza has a misting tent with big fans and misters. It's awesome. Go there every morning after I brush my teeth, whatever. But each plaza has a misting tent and somewhere to fill your water. Get to know your plaza. Some have food, showers, ice charging stations, shade, or flushable bathrooms. Let's go. Each plaza is a little different. So some plazas will have something like House of Yes, where events take place, and some plazas it's just gonna be your plaza. So take a look at the map and just familiarize yourself with what each different plaza has. So for example, these certain plazas have a little extra to them, I guess you could say. So like Plaza 2, the rest stop, that's where there will be yoga, I believe, and a lot of like different craft things go on. But check the Outeroo schedule for all of the programming at the different plazas. Plaza 3, House of Yes. It's Pride Month, so if you don't go to the House of Yes during Bonnaroo, you're homophobic. The House of Yes has a lot of cool events. I actually didn't get to go last year, but I'm not homophobic. I was just volunteering, so I didn't have time. Plaza 5, that's like the group plaza. Group camping, they go crazy over in group camping. Definitely check it out. Plaza 9, Frick Frack, Blackjack, and Vinyl Wellness. I think Vinyl Wellness is new. I think that's where you can like do the cold plunge and stuff. But I think all of those things you had to like pre-register for and book in advance. Not all of them, but some of them, because some of the spots fill up. But so these are the different plazas that have a little bit extra going on. Centeroo. Here's the Centeroo map. Centeroo, the heart of the festival. This is where you'll find majority of the performances. So there's the what stage, the main headlining stage, which stage, the second largest stage, and those two are like right next to each other. Infinity stage, which is new. See you at the Infinity stage, Rebecca Black. This tent, the other stage, and that tent. Bonnaroo loves us, so they make the stage names really confusing. I think it's kind of funny, honestly. What stage? No, which stage? No, what stage? No. The other tent. No, that tent. It just cracks me up. There's hair all over me. Anyway. Bonnaroo, know the bag policy. Know what you can and can't bring. Like, no aerosol sunscreen. Bag policy, know what's allowed, know what's prohibited. You'll always have to pass through security checkpoint to get into Bonnaroo. They won't let you in with any like outside food or drinks. Make note of all the water refill stations in there. Just what's near the different stages. So then when you're popping from set to set, you're like, oh, well, we're gonna walk past the bathrooms right here, so let's go to the bathroom and let's refill our water. And then you'll get to know where your favorite food vendors are and, you know, whatnot. Also make note of where the emergency exits are, where any first aid tents are, just in case of emergency. You never know when you're gonna need to know where the emergency exit or the first aid tent is, and better to know than that. So here is a list of all of the prohibited items in Bonnaroo. There's also a link to the Bonnaroo website that takes you straight there. So here is the full bag policy. Bonnaroo etiquette, because sometimes I'm at shows and I'm like, dang, it's like some of these people never been out the house before. So Bonnaroo etiquette, just in general. Let's touch on it really quick. Be aware of your surroundings. If you see something, say something, okay? See something, say something. Don't be afraid. If someone near you passes out or goes down, it's your job to help them. Give them some water, call for a medic. We're the eyes and ears of the festival, like I said. If someone near you goes down and you're trying to get the attention of just of the grounds festival staff, you can make this symbol with your arms and get the people around you to do it. That's basically just you signaling for help that someone needs a medic. There's a lot going on. It can be really difficult for them to get to you, so make sure that you're talking with the people around you. You guys are helping whoever is down and helping to ensure that it's easy for the medic to get to you as well. Don't shove through the crowds looking for your friends or your cousin, or, oh, you're on the phone and where are you? I can't see you. Especially don't do that and then just stop right in front of somebody and then block their view. Like, if you actually have friends up there, that's one thing, but don't just be like rude. And also, like, if you're there and you're trying to move to the front, you best be dancing to pass. You should not be walking past me. Oh, excuse me, can I get through? And you're just like, what? Like, come on, y'all. If you're going to get up into the thick of it, you better prove that you're bringing the energy to get up there. Hate me for saying that, but it's just true. Like, what do you mean you're gonna go up there and just stand there like this? No, you better be up there bussing it down. And saying excuse me is not hard. Okay? Just say excuse me. Point blank, period. Keep the lines moving for food, bag check, bathrooms. Don't spend 20 minutes in line just to get to the front and not have your bag ready for search or know what you're ordering, right? Come on, y'all. Situational awareness. It's important. When you're in line, you're getting close to security to check your bag. Bag off, open, and ready for search. Okay? You're waiting in line for food. Get up there, know what you're ordering. No, expedite the process. We're all in this together to expedite the process. Camping. So, you're camping at Bonnaroo. Good luck. Good luck, Charlie. Don't forget your canopy. Okay. My top 3 tips for camping at Bonnaroo. Number 1, bring your own shade. Bring a canopy. Number 2, prepare for all weather. Before you go into the festival, lower your easy up if it gets windy. Get to know your neighbors. Get to know your neighbors, because you never know when you're gonna be like, oh, yep, I did not bring zip ties or duct tape, but I really, really, really need them. Maybe your neighbor has them, but your neighbor's not gonna be willing to share with you if you never met them and you never said, hey, what's up? Maybe you even bring them a little trinket to introduce yourself or bake some cookies or something. You never know. Okay, camping. Don't be worried. Literally, if I could survive camping last year when it was like 90 plus degrees every day and we had the most bare bones camp ever, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine, okay? Don't be worried. Camping is a huge part of the experience and fun. You can do it. Just be prepared. I'm gonna tell you how. You will land where you're meant to be. Don't come into camp having some expectations of, I'm gonna be here and this is exactly what my camp setup is gonna be and I'm gonna have this and I'm gonna have this. Like, no. You're literally gonna get in there, and same thing they told us in kindergarten. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. All right? You just make the most of it. Get to know your neighbors. Maybe even bring a small trinket to trade, like I said, because your neighbors are gonna be your lifeline. You forget something, you need help with something, go to your neighbors. Get to know the area around your campground as well. Remember when we talked about earlier remembering your plaza? Yeah, this is where it comes back into play. What plaza is close by? What amenities does that plaza have? Where are the closest bathrooms? What landmark will help you get back to your campsite at night? And know your pod number and some landmarks to find your campsite and row. So once you get to camp, usually on each fence, each row, there will be letters or numbers that will just help you to then identify your row. Here's my campsite from last year. Can you see it? Can you see it? We had nothing in there. Some nights we didn't even have lights. It was awesome. So this is the only photo I have of our camp from last year. It was crazy last year. We legit borrowed most of the stuff that we used to camp. We forgot to bring lights, so at night it was dark. I would recommend going and getting some of those little like battery powered, even fairy lights, just to have up strung around the top of your canopy so that at night it's not scary and dark. Yes, you have to have an easy up. Don't come without one. If you don't have an easy up, go the heck home. Literally don't come. That's harsh, but it's true. Then you're just expect to be out in the elements all day. You'll literally have no shade. You need to have at least one canopy so that you can have some shade. Because if you don't, you're not gonna be a happy camper. No pun intended. Bonus. If you have some sort of carpet to go over your tarp, because then it just like feels homier. Camp bare minimum. You have to have these. You must have these items to camp at Bonnaroo. Like you must be this tall to ride this ride. Anyway, here's what you need to have. An easy up. You need the shade and stakes to hold it down, because if it gets windy or if it rains, you just don't really want your easy up to take flight, you know? Sheets for walls and extra shade and privacy. We used sheets and binder clips last year. I've seen people use shower curtains. You can also use tapestries, just like whatever you have, so that your canopy has some walls, not only for privacy and vibes, but also for shade. You need a place to sleep, whether that be a tent, a hammock, a cot, whatever, but you need somewhere to sleep. Last year we slept in a tent on an air mattress, and our tent was not under a canopy, so we were up every day at like 7 a.m. getting absolutely roasted in our tent. But this year our tent's gonna be under a canopy. LFG. Maybe you sleep in a hammock. Not a ton of trees in the campground, so bring a hammock stand if you plan to do that. Or maybe you're just pitching your tent out where in the woods and that's where you sleep. People do that too. A cot is the breeziest option just because it's elevated and yeah. Moving on. Other suggested camp ideas. A tarp. I would say that this is a need, not a suggestion, because there is some rain in the forecast and just you need a tarp. You need a tarp to put down. It will also help keep bugs and dirt and any other debris just away. Oh, nice breeze. So yeah, bring a tarp. Low-key, bring multiple tarps. Flashlights, fairy lights, headlamps. It gets really dark at night, so if you want to be able to see, you're gonna have to bring the light. Just saying. A portable fan with extra batteries. Don't forget your extra batteries. There will be places to buy batteries, but they're gonna be kind of expensive, just saying. You'll want like beach chairs and a folding table, somewhere to sit and maybe play cards or make candy or just like cook, eat, do stuff. Just a little sitting area. We're just bringing stadium chairs, like the kind of chairs you would take to your cousin's t-ball game. Yep, those are perfect. And they're portable. What else? Oh, if you're planning on like charging a ton of stuff, maybe you want like a solar power inverter. Like a lot of people have those Jackery solar power things. I don't know what to call them, but basically like they charge a power bank and then you can charge multiple things from the power bank and whatnot. You'll also want squishy earplugs to sleep in. It gets really loud. Those nice like foamy construction earplugs, pop them in, put your eye mask on, fast asleep. Other suggested camp items: a Bluetooth speaker for when you're chilling or getting ready for the day. A small speaker is fine. You don't need to be like DJing for the entire campground, so don't need a huge speaker. A cooler. I recommend 2 coolers. One for food, one for drinks. So then you're not opening the food cooler all the time to get drinks, and that way you can try to preserve your ice for as long as possible. I would also recommend bringing a portable camp shower, even if you just bring the bag and not the entire like pop up little tent, because there are going to be times where during the day you're just going to want to rinse off. Maybe not even take a full shower, but just rinse the sweat, dirt, and grime off of your body, and you will feel reborn. This is how you'll feel. This is literally how you'll feel after you get to rinse off, like this. That's how you'll feel if you could rinse off. So I would say bring the shower bag. What else? Oh, a reusable water bottle. Do not leave home without a reusable water bottle. I usually bring like a little blender bottle and keep it clipped to my fanny pack. I also have a water pack that I bring. Yeah. Do what works for you though. Rain gear. Need that rain gear. Need those ponchos, rain boots, extra tarps. You never know. Trash bags. You're gonna want to bring your own trash bags. Like they have trash cans and you can throw your stuff in there, but you never know when you're gonna need a trash bag. In a pinch, it could be a poncho. You never know. Just bring a couple trash bags. They're versatile. Something to cook with. You want like a small stove or a small grill. There are so many different options. So, an over-the-door shoe organizer is the best thing ever at camp. You can hang it up, it'll hang from your canopy, and you can put all of your kind of miscellaneous items there. So we threw like our scissors, duct tape, Band-Aids, sunscreen, those kind of things in like a little shoe organizer, and it just made it that much easier to grab them and use them whenever we needed. Yeah, bring stuff to do. Sometimes you just want to chill at camp and like play cards, Uno, I don't know, gin rummy, phase 10, whatever. Bring some board games. Take time to decompress. Bringing a journal is also fun to look back on after Roo. I didn't do this last year and I was really sad about it, and I can't wait to bring my journal this year and wake up and just spend like 10 minutes writing in my journal about what's going on, what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, most importantly, what I'm listening to. But yeah, why not? Dealing with the heat. Maybe I should change this to dealing with the humidity, because I guess the forecast right now is saying that it's not going to be as hot as it was last year, but that there might be some rain. But it's still going to be hot at some point during the day. At some point during the time that you're there, it's going to be hot, so be prepared. I have a mister like this and I have a fan like this. Love both. I low-key want to get one of these. I want one of these Ryobi fans. Don't know if it's in the budget for me. Let's be real. I'm being honest, okay? I'm being honest. Ryobi, please, if you see this. But no, it gets hot. It will be so hot. You have no idea. It gets hot. I personally spend most of the day in a swimsuit with my misting fan. At least I did last year. Wear sunscreen, reapply. You'll still get tan in the sun. The sun is so strong. I wore sunscreen and I still left Bonnaroo last year with like the best tan of my life. So don't listen to anybody who tells you you can't get tan while wearing sunscreen. You can, okay? And you will. And there's nothing worse than getting a sunburn and then just having to be standing out in the sun for multiple days after that. Bring a fan, bring cooling rags. Also, cooling rags are great. Cooling rags are, if you're gonna bring anything to help cool yourself off, bring like a hand fan and a cooling rag. Cooling rags are awesome because you can get them wet wherever you can refill your water and just drape them over your body. And they really help because they go right on. You can throw it right on the back of your neck. Yeah, Nothing hits like a nice cooling rag at like 2 o'clock. All right. Planning your schedule, planning your festival schedule. Go with the flow. Most importantly, have an open mind. Enjoy some sets from a blanket. You don't have to be up in the thick of it at every single set. You're gonna wear yourself out, okay? Oh my gosh, here I am again saying wear sunscreen and take breaks and drink so much water. Because that's the truth. It's the truth. That's how you're gonna survive. Okay, building your schedule. Download the Bonnaroo app. It's updated and live in the App Store now. Have an open mind. Don't try to plan your day down to the last minute. Go with the flow and follow the music. You never know. Maybe you have planned, you're like, oh, I really need to go see this one set at this time. And then you're there and you're like, what is that sweet, sweet noise I'm hearing? And then you end up going to a completely different set and discovering a completely new artist, and it just changes your life. I don't know. It could happen. But it could only happen if you have an open mind and you let it. So, whatever. No, not whatever. So, yeah. I'm insane right now. Plan time to take breaks, eat, drink water, and just relax and enjoy some time in the shade because you're gonna need it. Take a look at the map when planning your schedule to see which stages are close to each other, because granted, it's not like a lot of the stages are super, super far from each other, but just make note of what the set times are and how you're planning on bouncing and bopping back and forth. Because you are going to have to account for time walking from stage to stage. And as the day goes on, the festival gets more crowded. So you're also going to have to kind of plan to navigate through crowds a little bit. Yes. Also check the Outer schedule to see what kind of events are going on in the campgrounds. You can catch me at morning yoga every morning. Let me hit that. Oh. Yup. Not a bad idea to print out a map / your schedule just to have it at the campground so that you can conserve your phone battery, and also, I don't know, why not? Because why not? Because why not? And just hang it up. It will be really useful. I wish I did this last year. I didn't, and I'm definitely going to print out, I'm going to print out a map. I'm going to print out Bonnaroo, Outeroo map, and then I'm going to print the daily schedules of Bonnaroo and Outeroo just to have on paper at the campground to flip through when we need to. Yeah. Okay. Make a list of your must-see, your non-negotiables. I have to go to this set. And then if there's time, I would like to go to this set. Hopefully, we can catch it or whatever. Maybe those are some of the sets that then you watch from a blanket or in the shade. But don't think that every single set that you write down, you're making it to. Just saying, you never know what's gonna happen. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know how you're gonna feel. So whatever. Go early in the day and listen to some of the smaller artists, because you never know when a couple years down the road, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I actually saw her at Bonnaroo 5 years ago, and now she's headlining Coachella or whatever the heck. And then you're like, yeah, I'm actually an OG fan. Not to brag, but it is true. Oh, also, hit the brand activations. Hit up all the brand activations. Literally, if you do one thing, go to all the brand activations, because a lot of times they're giving away free stuff. They have cool photo ops. The people working the booths are really, really nice, and are just great people to chat with about what else is going on at the festival, what other things you should check out. So make sure you hit all the brand activations. I love going to the brand activations. That's one of my favorite things, because I'm I want to work here. I want to do that. I want to help this brand get activated. So then here is the Outeroo schedule. This is for Wednesday, so this is day 0, just of everything that's going on in Outeroo that you can check out. Then I have my Thursday recommended schedule. Thursday Outeroo schedule, Friday Rex, Friday Outeroo, Saturday Rex, Saturday Outeroo, Sunday Rex, Sunday Outeroo. What other questions, comments, and concerns do you have? This PowerPoint is linked in my bio, so if you want to flip through it yourself, go ahead. I'm going to tell you right now, there are some spelling and grammatical errors. Not my problem, okay? Not my problem. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all at Roo. 40 minutes? This whole video is 40 minutes? This PowerPoint is linked in my bio, so if you want to flip through it yourself, go ahead. I'm gonna tell you right now, there are some spelling and grammatical errors. Not my problem, okay? Not my problem. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all at Roo.